First step in cooking your crawfish, once you get them, you want to clean them. To get your crawfish cleaned, they're going to taste better. Basically dump your crawfish in, you're going to screw the top on, they got holes. The water's going to start coming out dirty, and then when it starts coming out clean, you know you're done.
When you start boiling your crawfish, you want to fill your pot up. If you're using the 120 powered pot, you want to fill it up with 1 sack to about 7 holes in the basket. That'll give it about halfway there. Once you have your water full, you're going to take your seasoning, throw it in there, and then whatever else you want to add to it. Then you're going to take all your fixings. What I use personally is lemons, oranges, celery, and then potatoes, your garlic, and then I throw my mushrooms in about 2 or 3 minutes later, and my sausage will come in right when it starts to boil. Once your potatoes become soft enough to where you can poke it with a paddle, then you're ready to throw your crawfish in. You're really waiting on your potatoes to cook, because if you don't wait long enough, it will be hard whenever they get done cooking. Once you throw your crawfish in, you want your return boil to come back. So whenever I notice that my return boil comes back with my lid, you start seeing the pot steam again. So once it starts steaming, then I time it. It ranges between 3 to 5 minutes. I usually do about 3 or 4. The reason I only cook it for such short period of time is because it's still going to continue to cook after I shut it off, but my frozen corn is going to help reduce that boiling temperature. I'm also going to toss in some pineapples. It doesn't do anything to the flavor. The pineapples just soak up all that spicy flavor. So it's a good sweet and spicy taste. And then you give it a good stir. So right now we're letting the crawfish soak. I let it soak between 20 to 30 minutes. In about 15 minutes, I'll give it a taste test. And if I don't think it's ready, I won't pull them yet. But it usually takes around 20 to 30 minutes for it to get that soaking flavor into the crawfish. All right, so we're gonna pull our crawfish out now. Stick the paddle in and just let it drain inside the pot so you don't cause a mess. And then once it drains enough, we'll take it, put it into our trough, and then put the trough on the table, and everybody's ready to eat.